Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the USC Trojans taking on the Florida Gators. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Take it in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The long lineage of quarterbacks for SC has led to him as he gets ready for his first collegiate snap. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. This is caught. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Another first down. I'll tell you what, he has got his guys on the move, and he looks awfully comfortable out there for this being his first start. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. A great play there. Clear to make the grab. And the Trojans have taken the early lead. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. I guess maybe that justifies the call they made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, do you think that did it flip the coin about who would start at quarterback, or did it really evaluate them in the preseason? And look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
4-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, here's White. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Thanks so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. White. Now White lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they got it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. And in the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Trojans add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
As we saw right there, they've got a quarterback that, well, yes, he can throw it. He's not afraid to tuck the ball and run. And it paid off with a score on that last play.
Yeah, Brandon, he's a true dual threat. created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 12 yards there and a first down.
These guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On the ground, Ellington. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged, at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Calling a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs. The Gators now with a 1st and 10.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
A play fake, now White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter.
21-0 our score after 1.
Gators nothing.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing on 3rd and long. White. And he's going to be taken down, back around the 35-yard line.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 26-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Alfonso Sims, the ball carrier.
specifically linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The final tally. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Trojans add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 37.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on him.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw is White. Throwing on 3rd and long. And eventually taking down here. Great coverage downfield.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Gators 3.
after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They're on the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's White. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this will be incomplete. Quite physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's off at the 35. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive in the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, but it'll be 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's White. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
White, off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'd like to look at that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
White now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A handoff to start the drive to Sims. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. They'll run it again with Sims. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, Cooper with him. The 40, the 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A big play there. 76 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Gators take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, White. His throw incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's White from the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, White looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. On 2nd down, here's the option. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
25-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now White on 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3.
At their own 33-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also
Which was
impressive.
also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. I can tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Dancing, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
He certainly did. And, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the two defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Cooper's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Benny Ward, 26 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that's now his fourth touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
32-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. But now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
7.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Benny Ward, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys continue to pour it on. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback. And that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy
this next drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle them. Under pressure, and down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The SC offense about set to take over here. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. They've got a plane to catch.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Cooper was the target there, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Toss play to Sims. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll run it with Sims. They come up short here on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.